maybe, oops, didn't mean to like hack into the microphone. Hey everybody, happy Wednesday. It's Ace Attorney time. Hello, Vivian on YouTube and Henry on Twitch. Yes, I have beverages, I promise. So, for today's beverages in my ice cup here, I've got a Diet Dr. Pepper. I was lamenting last night during stream that I did not have any Diet Dr. Pepper in the house, and my partner, sweet as they are, must have heard me because I woke up this morning to go make my coffee, and they were like, I went to the grocery store and I got some Diet Dr. Pepper, it's in the fridge, and I'm like, oh my god, that's love. That is love. So I am refreshed. I also, normally I only have like plain, I say only, but I normally have like 20 ounces of plain water. But I accidentally opened a can of strawberry sparkling water thinking it was the Dr. Pepper, and then it wasn't. So I have some sparkling water for when I finish my Dr. Pepper. Why did I forget that there was a Dr. Pepper museum? That would, field trip! Trash party field trip, Dr. Pepper museum. Listen. Also, yes, Dr. Pepper is goated, but I'm trying to cut down on, like, sugar. I mean, I know it's high fructose corn syrup in there, but I really don't want any of that either. So, I'm drinking the Diet Dr. Pepper like my mother in the early 2000s. Zero is probably my favorite, but, like, I'm used to the taste of the diet, so it doesn't bother me, and I still get my peppy fix, so. Yes. Tasty, refreshing. I hope everybody has had a good Wednesday. I was supposed to be more productive, but it was raining all day, and that made me sleepy, so after I finished teaching for the day, I took a nap. Instead of, because I was supposed to go do things outside today, but then it was raining all day, so I was like, nap time. I have not tried the coconut one, so I like the one with the cream soda, because they make a zero version of that, and it's really good. So the Dr. Pepper with cream soda, delicious. The Dr. Pepper strawberry cream soda, not my favorite, because all I could taste was the strawberry and not the Dr. Pepper. If you really like strawberry, you'll be into that, but I am not. Oh, you got, yay! Oh my god! Vivian, after so many tries! God, you've been trying so hard for those fucking tickets. Hell yeah. Congratulations, that's so exciting. Oh my god, have so much fun, bring tissues, because, like, I know I would cry if I saw them live. You want to try the coconut but can't find it. I've seen it at Costco, and I've seen it at my local H-E-B, but I have not tried it yet, because I want to have, like, I want to get a single. Like, I don't want to buy a whole pack, and then if I don't like it, be stuck with it. Like, if I can find it, because that's how I tried the others. So if I can find a singular coconut pepe, I will try it. Yes, Wallflower, I have seen it at my H-E-B too. Oh, you've joined me in the Dr. Pepe Zero Club. Congratulations, welcome to hell. Oh, man. No, the Dr. Pepper Museum would be fun. I watched, like, an origin video on Dr. Pepper and, like, why it's called Dr. Pepper on YouTube. Some video essay. It was fun. Strawberry is bleh, but the cream sodas... No, I think the cream soda flavor just works really well with all the other shit that Dr. Pepper's got in it. 5 lotteries, 6 months. Oh, man. Well, all that hard work has finally paid off, huh? That's exciting. The coconut is not great as a Dr. Pepper enthusiast. Yeah, you know, I think all these flavored Dr. Peppers have come about because of the popularity of those soda shops that started because of the Mormons in Utah. I need to post that video essay in the Discord server because that shit is wild. Like, apparently, the soda shops that do all these quote-unquote dirty sodas, they have clear linked roots to Mormonism. And like, it's wild. It's crazy. But yeah, no, they do all these, like, And one of the most popular ones is the dirty Dr. Pepper. It's like Dr. Pepper with coconut syrup and like cream in it. And I think that's what spawned these crazy flavored Dr. Peppers. And Coke has been making flavored, like different fancy flavored shit for a while. And then they do all these like flavored sodas. It's not just Dr. Pepper. Like they have your Coke ones, your Dr. Pepper based ones, Sprite based ones, and then you get into like Fanta and shit. But I'm like, anyway, I could go down an entire fucking rabbit hole if I'm not careful. But yeah, there's 3 in your area and everyone is packed full every day. There are none near me. There's like tea shops and like boba shops, but I've not like jumped. That's dangerous. That is very dangerous for somebody like me with a sweet tooth. I'm like, I better fucking not, because that would just be very counterintuitive to me trying to cut down on sugar consumption. Oh, not the soda shops. The HEBs are crowded. No, that's valid. You have to kind of time it, because at least for me, I've noticed our HEBs are super crowded, like when people get off of work, like around between like 5 to 7, around lunchtime between noon and 1:30. Usually if you go early or late, you'll be able to go without the craziness. So that's what I would do. Oh, Sonic does, right. I forget that Sonic has all the crazy beverages. I think it's because the one near me closed down a couple years ago. But I do know that Sonic do be doing the beverages. You were supposed to drink it warm? I mean, I know it originally was marketed as like a medicinal tonic. Like most soft drinks, Coke was marketed as a medicinal tonic. And they were all made with like botanicals and shit. And that's what a lot of these soda shops and soda bars started out as, at least in the 19th century. See? Yeah, you get me. Nerds just going down the rabbit hole talking about that shit all day. Oh, God, that's funny. No, that's I'm going to post that video essay in the Discord server because it just boggles my mind. Gizzy? Gizmo is meowing very concernedly. Hold on, I don't mean to BRB this early, but that is not a meow I hear often. Give me a second. He's fine. He's just being a butt. I think he's discovered that meowing a certain way will make me worry and get attention to like try and get me to do what he wants. But he also could have an upset stomach. Last night, that boy, I swear to God, we can't leave food unattended for 2 seconds. That boy got 2 bites of refried beans last night and a bite of a white chocolate chip macadamia nut cookie. Because my partner had left food on the table at like jumping level to where he could get up and reach it. And that fool just went to town. He's okay. He's eating kibble right now. I don't know. He wanted me to like come watch him eat or some shit. But I would not be surprised if he had an upset stomach. Beans! I'm like, bro, what? Why are you coming and stealing beans? Also, hi, Pillow. You came in just about as Gizmo started throwing a fit. Hello. Yes, we have to prove that the queer magician is not guilty. But we know that day one in court in these games is just kind of a mess and Phoneix getting his bearings. So, we'll see. Back when Coca-Cola was a medicinal drink, the amount of actual cocaine was minuscule. Oh, interesting. Well, I mean, I guess that's a good thing, right? Okay, where's the game? There's the game. Let's load this bitch up. Nah, but Gizmo, the beans I could understand, maybe because of the cookie. Yeah, no, I don't know. You know, the refried beans, that I understand. I do be a Texan. I understand that they smell tasty. I don't know. I think the cookie, it was like, he knows that table is where we eat. So if we set something down on that table, he's like, oh, a food thing. Let me investigate. No, he only took one bite of the cookie. Apparently the beans were better, in his dignified kitty opinion. Hey, Lily, welcome. Where we were just talking about the dumb shit my cat does. Ugh, 14 years old and a fucking goober. That's my boy. A lot less cocaine than most cocaine, quote-unquote, medicines of the time. I actually watched a video about, like, weird Victorian tonics. I can post that one, too. I love sharing video essays. They're a good time. I should post more Gizmo pics in the Discord server, because I do take them. But I was telling, I went and had dinner with my mother last night. Before stream, and I was telling her, because she was telling me about dumb shit her cat was doing, and you know, having cats in your house is just kind of like having, like, crazy neurodivergent 2-year-olds in your house, like, voluntarily, because honestly, I think I read somewhere that cats have the brains of, like, 2 to 4-year-old humans, so... But I love them. They're my crazies. Hey, Jim. Hey, Bob. Back at their posts. Doing what they need to do. They never change. Okay. We are hydrated. We are up. The cat is doing fine. We are ready to jump in. December 29th, 9:43 a.m., District Court Defendant Lobby number 5. Jim and Bob at the ready. Max is nervous. Good morning, Max. He doesn't think it's a very good morning. Max? Milk. What? Is that his, like, calm down beverage of choice? Does it soothe him? If I don't have a glass of milk before I go on stage, it's not stage, it's court. I just can't function, sweetie. Well, better milk than alcohol, I guess. Oh, we cross-examined the puppet? Oh my god, I can't. I don't like it. I do not like the puppet. Oh, right. I forgot he was a farm boy, Bubba McGee. I can't remember what his real name is. But I do remember he was a farm boy. Stage? Yeah, Lily, go get you some milk.
Don't worry. There won't be a stage. All you have to do is sit down.
Maya, please. I guess.
Nick? Max is really nervous.
That's, understandable. Billy Bob Jones! Of course it's Billy Bob. Hey, my sweeties! Hello, Velcro.
She's ready.
What? You don't think I should fly, do you? No, I don't. Ooh, chalky milk sounds good. You know, You've got to make a good first impression. When I enter the room, maybe I should fly in and warm up the crowd a little. No. We can't be having you flying around the courtroom. It just wouldn't be right. I mean, Francisca has a whip. What if we countered that? Imagine if you hit someone. She's gonna be hitting a lot of people today.
Don't worry, Max. Just do what Nick says and everything will be okay.
Oh, sweetie. What is it this time, Max? Why don't you try flying into the courtroom? 'Cause that would end well. I can see it now. The dashing young lawyer flying fabulously in from above. One glimpse of that and everyone in the room will be on your side.
Max, really, no one needs to fly today. Nick? What's with that look in your eyes?
I like the sound of that. Dashing young lawyer flying fabulously. Phoneix, no! Things are good enough? Well, some days that's the best you can ask for. I understand that. Okay, 10 a.m. It's court time. And now the case of one... What?
Your Honor, get along visit.
Sorry. I just realized that the defendant's name is Billy Bob Johns. So... Well, isn't the defendant also known as Maximilian Galactica? Yes, Your Honor, he does often go by that name. You know, my grandchild is a huge fan of his. I think everyone here wouldn't mind if we call the defendant Maximilian Galactica. It sounds more friendly. I wonder if that's to our advantage. Miss Von Karma, your opening statement, if you please. I hope you didn't buzzer thinking you'd win this one, Mr. Phoneix, Wright. Eh?
That spirit channeling trial was a sham! I refuse to acknowledge its legitimacy.
Well, lucky for you. The judge has to acknowledge its legitimacy, so we're fine. Cope and sieve.
It did not count. Do you hear me?
She must still be upset about what happened last time. You have no chance. Zero, zilch, nada. I am not losing this case. Why, you ask?
Because it is not in the nature of a Von Karma to lose at anything.
Isn't it a thing that people can go by a different name in court? I don't know. That is not something I've looked into.
I guess being born with the name Von Karma is a free pass to be arrogant and annoying.
Watch and learn, Mr. Phoneix, Wright. Oh my, I love you.
I'll show you the textbook procedure for proving how absolutely guilty you are.
Bitch, I didn't kill anybody. Right? What did I do? What are you talking about?
It will be my ultimate revenge. But it's not like it'll bring her dad back.
Shh! Maya, don't go there.
There, opening statement complete. Now let's hurry and wrap up this waste of time.
Very well. You may call your first witness. I almost said fitness. Wrong voice. Ms. Von Karma.
Detective Dick Gumshoe, get up there now.
Poor Gummy. Please don't hit him anymore. I don't believe in spanking, but I'm willing to make an exception for Francisca. She probably, I don't know, I feel like her father already did that. Like, she's probably gone, like, she's desensitized to it, because I feel like her father's parenting would be very old school.
Sorry to keep you from work, as I'm sure you need to earn every penny you can, Detective.
Don't mention it. It's no trouble at all. I've been looking forward to this. Has he?
Very well. I should like you to begin by shedding light on the events in question.
At your service, sir. All right, Detective, you may proceed with your testimony. All right, Gummy. The night of the crime, snow was falling until about 9:40 p.m., making it extremely cold out. Oh, that's... Okay, the map makes more sense to me now. So you have the big top, the ringmaster's room here, cafeteria here. Okay, and then Mo and Acro's room with the lodging house. All of the circus performers were gathered at the big top to practice their routines. The practice session broke up around 10 p.m. The murder itself took place in the plaza in front of the lodging house at 10:15 p.m. It's a very tight timeline of events here. The victim was found bent over a wooden box, dead as a doornail. The cause of death was blunt force trauma that snapped the vertebrae in his neck. Ow. I see. He was beaten to death. Here's the autopsy report for the victim. The court accepts this into evidence. Okay, I need to read that. Time of death, 10:15. Cause, blunt force trauma to the back of the head. Do we know what the murder weapon was? I don't remember if we found that last time. A blunt object. Very well. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Based on her attitude, I think he spoiled her more than punished her. Okay, that's your theory. We haven't found out the murder weapon. Got it. Okay. Okay. I am gonna save. And then I want to read the autopsy report. I guess that's all we got. There's no... Okay, never mind. Let me ask you about the snow. We're asking Gumshoe about the weather. It was nearly a blizzard up until the time of the crime. So vision would be impaired, wouldn't it? Did it pile up? It wasn't such a big deal. Maybe about 1.5 inches was on the ground. The snow froze in place and stayed on the ground until the next day. Huh. The snow. Let me see. There's gotta be more to this.
What's the matter, Nick?
I need to take a look at the court record. Do I? Mr. Gumshoe, what were the members of the circus doing on the night of the crime? What was in the court record that's so... So there's the about inch of snow and the one set of footprints. Map. Okay, so we already saw that. The monkey. The ring. Well, what about the snow is in the court record? Let's just go ahead and keep going. Okay, that seems fine. Practice session broke up at 10. After the practice was over, where did everyone head off to? Regina was playing with Regent while Mo went back to his room tired from work. Ben, the ventriloquist, went to the front gate, absorbed in his own world. The ringmaster and Max went off to the ringmaster's room to talk privately. Talk privately, huh? That's awfully suspicious. Wasn't it about, marriage? You wouldn't happen to know what they were talking about, would you? It seems they were negotiating Max's salary. That is incorrect. We know that for a fact. Actually, Max was asking for Regina's hand in marriage. Were we not gonna... Okay, never mind. 10:15. What happened between 10 and 10:15? I'd like you to be about a bit more specific about the events at 10:15 p.m. Okay, not a problem, pal. We got a witness that told us how the whole thing went down. Ow! This is totally meaningless. Time to move on. Provide proof. Oh, that they were talking about marriage? Oh. What, do I present Max? Oh no, I present the papers because they were signed a week ago. Got it! Okay, we'll go back. Okay, let's do that again. After the practice, where did they head off to? Talking privately. Oh. Well, then maybe I... Huh. I don't see where I do that. Huh. Well, let's try it. I'm gonna save before I do that. Just in case. Okay. Nope, that's not the right statement. Oh, I have to, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Present the crime scene when he talks about snow. Yeah, no, we have to get that into the testimony. I agree. Present the crime scene when he talks about snow. We can try it. Okay, up. Nope, we can't present anything yet. We have to continue pressing. We're not there. Let's just continue pressing shit until Gumshoe adds to his testimony. Okay. Bent over a wooden box. We need Gummy to slip info and his poor salary to be docked again. Yeah, what's the wooden box? That's right. The victim must have been carrying the wooden box when he was killed. Carrying the box, huh? It was a rather strange wooden box, Your Honor. What do you mean? Well, it was much heavier than it looked, not to mention it was locked. I feel like that wooden box may belong to our ventriloquist. Because, like, he needs a place to keep his puppet, right? And he would lock it for safety because that's his livelihood, right? I'm thinking it's like, you could make the argument for a magician's trunk or for the ventriloquist, but since Max is the magician and he's not guilty, I'm thinking it might be the ventriloquist. Trilo wouldn't allow himself to be caged. I guess not. What else could you keep in a box like that? Locked, you say? 20 pounds! Okay, that's bigger than I thought. The victim was hunched over this 20-pound box. It boasts a small but strong lock. Okay, we gotta find the key. This may be my only chance, so I might as well ask some questions. Alright. Alright, let's ask about the box. This wooden box. You figure it weighs about 20 pounds, right? Yeah, I guess a puppet wouldn't be that heavy. Sounds about right. The whole thing is lined with iron. Okay, what the fuck is in this box? Maybe money? That's also a good theory. Stacks of cash. It's so goofy once you find out what's in the box. Oh, am I gonna be disappointed? What is so important that it needs to be lined with iron? What if the ringmaster was hit with the box? What if that was the blunt object? Because I feel like a 20-pound box to the back of the head could definitely kill somebody. Speaking of queer suspects, the case I'm playing right now, the queer is the murderer, and he's insufferable. Oh dear. My condolences. Iron plating? Why do you think it's lined with iron? I figure they did it just to make the box heavier. Ouch!
I think we could all do without your guesses, detective.
Not the fucking puppet mask, no thank you.
Stick to what little you actually know.
Sorry. Suffice it to say, the box is really heavy.
Much better. You may continue on, detective.
I wonder, I thought we would be able to ask all the questions. What were all the questions? The box, the lock, the contents. I have a feeling the outcome is going to be the same no matter which one we pick. But let's ask and see if we get a different result, just in case. Yeah, what's inside the box? When we found the box, it was locked tighter than Fort Knox. Oh! Okay, so they did open it. Good. Okay, cool. I was supposed to ask that. When we took it back to the station and cracked it open, all that was inside was... What? This little bottle. What the fuck is that? Bottle? What is that, detective? Exactly what it looks like, Yana. It's a condiment bottle. Is it poison? What's inside the bottle? Pepper? What the fuck? Pepper? Why in the world was it locked in that big box? There was only one little bottle in that huge box?
I wonder if that has some sort of special meaning.
Small seasoning bottle found inside the wooden box. The victim was hunched over. It contains pepper. Weird. Not Dr. Pepper! Peppy, how dare you? According to the autopsy report, the murder weapon was a blunt object, correct? You've done your homework, pal. No, you literally just told me. And you haven't found this murder weapon, have you?
The police are searching for it as we speak.
My theory is that it is something the perpetrator ran off with. Salt for exorcism! I thought it might have been salt, but it's pepper, apparently. I mean, pepper still has magical qualities, but... I mean, if you're using it for that sort of thing. But not the same as salt. What's up, Emily? Hello, friend. Good to see you. Now they're all salty. You would think so, especially since you didn't find it on the scene. No, I bet he made it disappear with magic. Well, I think we have a good feel for the details of the event now. I guess that's all we're gonna get out of Gumshoe in this case. Pepper for a gay exorcism? What makes pepper... Nah, gay or straight, you use salt. I think I'm out of Dr. Pepper, speaking of which. Time to pour in the sparkling water, since I already opened the damn can. On accident. But that's okay, that means there's more hydration.
You mean all we're gonna get out of him is that little bottle of pepper?
Oh, okay, alright, fine. Now that we have wrapped up as a detective, I would like to call my next witness. Alright, lady, who is it? I'm not even off the stand yet! Poor Gummy. Yes, hydration station, baby. Obviously, but that's due to you being slow and unable to take a hint. Quit insulting poor Gumshoe. I don't know, but wrapped up has such a mean sound to it. I'm a sensitive guy. We know, Gummy. Thank you very much, Detective Gumshoe. You may step down. Ms. Von Karma, call your next witness. I would like to call Mr. Benjamin Woodman to the stand. She must be talking about Ben the ventriloquist. Here comes the fuck Muppet. That's what I'm gonna call him. He's a fucking fuck Muppet.
I wonder if Trilo will show up on the stand as well.
Of course. Crush, lovin'. Ooh. Gay game. We love it. Please state your name and occupation for the record.
My full name is Trilo Quist. I am employed as an operatic tenor.
Excuse me? The witness called to the stand was one Mr. Benjamin Woodman, ventriloquist.
That rope must be cutting off your circulation. I said that I was a singer. Maybe you don't believe me? Fine. I'll grace you with a song. Ahem. Me, 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 me. The world of the law, exciting and daring, guilt or innocence decided by a judge dressed up like a woman. Well, what do you think?
I feel you, Francisca, for this one instance. Whenever Trilo is talking, Ben turns to the side and mumbles. Yep. That's a ventriloquist for you.
It had a good rhythm.
It's just the lyrics. They leave something to be desired, so to speak. Trilo? You know better than to insult a judge.
Shut up! Just look at your nose. You would think you'd have the sense to fix it. It's so ugly I want to punch you in the face on the off chance swelling would help. You know your nose is the reason you'll never be an A-list star.
Wow, what a bitch.
Celebrities must really enjoy saying everything that flashes into their minds.
What's going on here? Order! Order! I demand to know who the witness is! Don't worry about me, sir. I'll let Trilo handle this. This poor bastard can't talk without a puppet. That's sad. No, they're not supposed to move their mouths. But I think what they're implying is that Trilo is like a whole personality all of his own. With all the talk of channeling and ghosts, a haunted doll isn't a far-fetched idea. That's very true. I'm not worried about you one bit. I'm worried about getting testimony in my court. Ow! You won't get anywhere trying to figure out this witness. Now let's proceed. Okay. Here we fucking go.
Once practice was over, I left the tent with the clown. Once we got to the lodging house, I ditched him and went back to the plaza's entrance. That's when I saw Max heading towards the scene of the crime. He was the only one headed that way. How could a punk not be the killer? Then the police showed up and took Magic Boy away. You saw Maximilian Galactica heading towards the scene.
God damn it, my accents are getting blended.
You're sure of that? Without a doubt. He had on his silk hat, cloak, and the dumb white roses on his chest. How could you mistake someone with that crazy getup and his nose stuck up so high?
You think Trilo talks all about noses all the time because he doesn't have one? That's enough. I think we all get the picture. Just one thing. You said you ditched the clown.
That's right, dress boy.
Well, since you weren't with him, couldn't that mean the clown committed the crime? Huh. He's got a point.
What a shame. It was a nice theory, but the clown can't be the culprit.
Why's that?
Here's absolute proof.
A silk hat?
This was found at the scene of the crime. It belongs to the defendant. Without question, he was wearing his signature hat during practice. If the clown was the murderer, there would be no reason for this hat to be at the scene.
Huh. Well done, Ms. Von Karma. Your prosecutorial skills are unrivaled. Well done. Literally all she did was talk about a hat. But okay.
All right. Thank you for stating the obvious. Mr. Phoneix Wright, what do you have to say?
Okay. I guess she's the boss again today. Clearly Francisca has never heard of a frame job. I agree. All right. Cross-examination time, baby. Okay. Save. We go back. Once practice was over, I left the tent with the stooge. The clown. Okay. The clown. You're talking about Mo?
Of course I'm talking about that old fart. He's so pathetic I can't stand him. Just a little bit of exercise and his makeup is running all over the place. Once practice was over, he was 9/10 of the way to keeling over for good.
Wow. This little bastard don't like anybody. Poor guy.
We didn't have any choice, so Ben took him back to his room. When it comes to being a first-place loser, that guy's ahead of the pack.
Then what happened?
Once we got to the lodging house, I ditched him and went back to the plaza's entrance.
Why? Why the plaza's entrance?
To do some thinking, of course.
It was awfully cold out that night, especially with all the snow around. Wouldn't thinking in your nice warm lodging house been a better idea?
Mr. Phoneix Wright, I think you should leave the sinking to the witness.
But I'm a good thunker! At least my teachers always said I was.
That's when I saw Max heading towards the scene of the crime.
Are you sure it was really Max Galactica?
Of course I'm sure. How could you mistake somebody wearing such a snobby three-piece getup?
Snobby three-piece getup?
Get the wax out of your ears. Lawyers nowadays, you're like talking to a brick wall. Max's three-piece getup, jeez. Could you be any more dense? All together now.
Sail cat, cloak, white roses. Damn, okay. You've turned the court into a circus.
Thank you. Nick, I think you should put a little bit more effort into preparing your questions.
Well, damn, Maya, you're supposed to be on my side. He was the only one headed that way. How could that punk not be the killer? You saw Max and only Max, right, Trilo?
That's right, and that makes him the killer. There was only one person headed that way that night.
That makes quite a bit of sense and makes Max one suspicious character. There's more to this story than meets the eye. Is there something amiss in this? No problems. There's no proof it was Max. Ben only saw Max. I mean, yeah, there's that costume, but... I mean, it's been Trilo talking this whole time. That's what I'm saying. Someone could have took his costume. Like we said, framing. Yeah, there's really no proof of it. Wait a second. There's no proof that the witness saw Maximilian Galactica.
Hey, you still don't get it, do ya? I saw what I saw. It was Max's three-piece joke of a costume. All right, let's say it all together now.
Sail cat, cloak, white roses.
Thank you.
Well, maybe that wasn't it. Let's go back. Well, then maybe let's ask about Ben and let Trilo shut the fuck up for a second. That's a bit strange, don't you think?
What's strange?
That you only saw Max. Doesn't it seem like you should have seen someone else as well? What? Where are you going with this, Mr. Wright? Who else do you suppose this witness could have seen? Uh-oh. Well, fuck, I don't know! So he dumped Mo. The ringmaster, maybe? Right! He would have seen the ringmaster, because they were coming from his room. Oh, well maybe not. Yes, it's the victim. Oh! That's correct! If Trilo was at the entrance to the plaza, he should have seen the ringmaster as well. See, if the victim was gonna walk over to that place, he should have seen him.
Ah! Obviously, the ringmaster arrived at the scene of the crime before the witness. The witness could have seen him. Anyone with sense could have figured that one out.
What are you talking about? The ringmaster and Max went together to the ringmaster's room.
Is that according to the defendant? A likely story. If Maximilian Galactica was supposed to be in the ringmaster's room, why was he, just as the witness stated, at the scene of the crime?
Oh. Damn it. But we didn't lose any points.
Did we?
No conclusive contradictions. Oh. Right, like his face wasn't shown. Was I wrong? I feel like he would have an ulterior motive for incriminating Max. It would be, how do we present the ring? Because they were both going after Regina. Max is a part of that bitter love triangle with Regina, which is probably why Max conked him over the head.
Nick, wasn't Ben the one who got knocked over the head?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know anymore. Yes, you do. Oh, I wasn't wrong. Okay. I left the tent with the stooge. We already questioned this, didn't we? Once we got to the lodging house, I ditched him and went back to the plaza's entrance. Okay. Hello, Governor! Hi, Aqua. Welcome. How goes the cruise? He was the only one headed that way. How could that punk not be the killer? I don't know. You saw Max and only Max that night? Jeez, you're persistent. You can ask all you want, but my answer won't change. The only person I saw that night was Maximilian Galactica. He really needs to improve his manners. I agree. Ooh, we love karaoke. Fabulous.
You've heard what he has to say. Let him continue with his testimony.
Police showed up and took Magic Boy away. Around what time did the police arrive at the scene?
I suppose that would have been around... Hey, what time was it?
Huh? I think it was around, I'd say a bit after 10:30 p.m., I think. Practice ended at 10 p.m. So you hung around the lodging house that entire time? I guess that sounds about right. Wasn't it awfully cold? I can't believe you'd just stand outside in that weather. True. Well, the truth is...
Will you shut up, you big-nosed dope? Why are you telling him anything extra? Why can't you believe we just stand outside in this weather?
Maybe you were waiting for someone?
What? Who said we were waiting for someone? Mr. Phoneix writes, we can all do without your offhanded series.
Ooh, we objected right back. Yeah, negative 20C is pretty fucking cold. I agree. But this witness, he's cracking under the pressure already. I'm on to something. Mr. Wright, who do you suppose the witness was waiting for in the cold that night? Max? Fuck, I can't save. I want to say Max or Regina. But I think because he got knocked on the head, I'm going to say Max. Let's go for it.
Don't hold your tongue, Ben. It's your job to answer all these stupid questions.
Oh, we love Lion King. We stand. His boyfriend. Oh my god. I'm sorry, Trilo. Gotta find a way to get more information out of this witness. Okay, it wasn't Max. Well then, let's say Regina. Let's figure that out. Oh, huh. Okay, well I need to save later then. Okay. Let's save there. Then, let's say Regina. Yes, he does. Oh, okay. Well, save here. Shit. Let's head back to the plaza's entrance. That's when I saw Max heading towards the scene of the crime. How could he not be the killer? Then the police showed up and took Magic Boy away. Press that. Okay, and then we get into this thing. Who were you waiting for in the cold? She objects. I object. Who was he waiting for in the cold? Regina. Well, the music went away. That's how we know we're right. If he was waiting outside in the cold, it was for one person. And one person only. He was waiting for the animal tamer, Regina. Oh shit, his head just went away. Okay. You were waiting outside for Regina to come back to the lodging house. Am I mistaken? Nope. Is this true? Well, you can't really ask me that question. Why not? Who cares who I was waiting for that night? What's important is what I saw, don't you forget it. Don't you love catching the witness in a lie? Yes, I do. Oh no, poor Henry's in ad hell. I'm sorry, Henry. Well, 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 the puppet may be a bit stiff, but he's right. What? It seems that at this stage I have no okay. Damn it. A brilliant judgment, Your Honor. Now let's move along with the testimony. Of course he has an ulterior motive. Okay, so we're back at this. What am I missing? Went to the tent with the stooge. Ditched him and went back to the plaza's entrance. That's when I saw Max heading towards the scene of the crime. He was the only one heading that way. How could that punk not be the killer? Then the police showed up and took Magic Boy away. And then that's the end of the testimony. Welcome back. I agree, Emily. I do not want to be out in the cold. I wonder if he would have been waiting with the ring. But I don't know how to present it. Well, let's press that. Oh shit, I already pressed it. Oh, well, it said something different. Hang on. A little after 10:30 p.m. There's not a doubt in my mind. Doesn't look like he is lying about this. Okay, so we have to something else. I left with the clown. Once we got to the lodging house, I ditched him and went back to the plaza's entrance. So he was here. And then he went here. And then allegedly saw Max coming from here this way. Press him going back to the... I thought we already pressed him on that, but I'll try again. Ah! Okay, I guess we gotta ask multiple questions about each statement. Why the plaza's entrance? To do some thinking! No, we already did this. I remember this. It was cold. Wouldn't thinking in the house been a better idea? And then she objects. Yeah, no, we already did this. Heading towards the scene of the crime. Okay, and then he has the crowd. Silk hat, cloak, white roses. Oh, you went gambling? Oh my god. I'm not much of a gambler, but, I guess doing it once is fun. I've pressed all these questions. What am I missing? Max and only Max. That's right, that makes him the killer. There was only one person headed that way. Ooh, there's more rain. I can hear it on my window. So we answered with there's no proof. Maybe we can try this? That's a bit strange, don't you think? What's strange? That you only saw Max. Doesn't it seem like you should have seen someone else as well? What? Where are you going with this, Mr. Wright? Who else do you suppose the witness could have seen? The victim? But I think, didn't we already do this? That's the victim. Yes. That's correct. If Trilo was at the entrance to the plaza, he should have seen the ringmaster as well. Okay, he arrived before anyone with sense could have figured it out. What are you talking about? The ringmaster and Max went together to the ringmaster's room. Is that according to the defendant? A likely story. Oh, I went to an older save? Oh, okay, gotcha. If Maximilian Galactica was supposed to be in the ringmaster's room, why was he, just as the witness stated, at the scene of the crime? Okay, I guess I gotta save again. There is obviously a reason why this witness was there that night. Okay, alright. I got it. We got both things lined up. Okay. Cool. This is where we're supposed to be. He spent all that time waiting for Regina to arrive. Moreover, even if someone else would have walked right in front of him, I doubt he would have paid them a second thought. Oh, there goes his head. And his arm. That makes perfect sense. What did you just say? The witness saw the defendant at the scene of the crime. However, he did not see the victim on his way to his eventual demise. If you accept that, then you must accept that there is a high likelihood that he could have missed someone else other than Max heading to the scene. Ow! There is absolutely no proof that the witness was waiting for the animal tamer. Now's where we bring in the ring. I guess you got me. Alright, I'll spill the beans for real this time. It's true. I was waiting for Regina. Pain! Don't volunteer things. Mr. Quist, tell us the truth this time, and I mean the whole truth. Were you or were you not waiting for Regina at the entrance to the lodging house?
I was waiting to propose to her.
You were what? Waiting to propose?
Yeah, you can't lie on the stand. That's perjury. What's the matter? You think the humans have a monopoly on marriage?
Yes. Yes, we do. The matter of puppet marriage is not under review in this case.
You're the judge. I mean, look at your horrible outfit.
More pain!
Thanks to your bumbling, my perfect plan is not so perfect anymore. Now we have to waste time getting to the bottom of some proposal by a puppet.
Okay, here we go.
Don't be so surprised that I was going to propose to Regina, the 16-year-old.
Nasty.
I even had something to give her. I kept it in my pocket, waiting for the chance to propose and give it to her. Of course, I also had it in my pocket that night. It was a present for her.
Okay, but then how did the monkey get it? Gonna eat dinner, be back in an hour. Okay, enjoy your dinner. You were going to propose. You, a puppet.
Don't be so obtuse! Just because I'm a puppet doesn't mean I can't love.
Yes, it does. I guess you're right. Just because I'm old doesn't mean I couldn't propose to her too. Yes, it does! She's 16! I hate men! This is, I'm disappointed in all of y'all. I hate y'all, oh my god. Exactly! Fuckos. His honor is looking a little less than honorable. Thank you, Phoneix. I agree, too many PDF files. Okay, Mr. Wright, please continue with your cross-examination.
What was with that sigh at the end?
He's tired. Okay. This poor girl. All she wants to do is hang out with animals. Jesus. By proposal, you mean proposing marriage, correct? To Regina.
Of course, that's what I meant. What kind of stupid question is that? I wasn't gonna propose that we become some sort of outlaw biker gang together.
Even Emily is traumatized.
Right, Ben?
Yeah.
Got it? That's the truth.
Okay.
I even had something to give her.
What was it exactly that you planned on giving her?
You know exactly what I was gonna give a numbskull. The only thing I could find that could match Regina's beauty. Answer his question, what was it? You're gonna die when you hear this. It's an engagement ring.
Engagement ring? Wow. Those two nearly fell out of their chairs.
Mr. Phoneix Wright's joke has gone too far. Time for this to end right here.
Francisca's whip looks like it's about to lash out at almost anything. One hit from that thing will probably shut someone up for a long time. Pain equals bad. Push on anyway. God damn it. You know the rule, when it says investigate further, we investigate further. It may be something of a joke, but this is a historic moment. The first time that a puppet has ever proposed to a human being. Ow! I advise you to cut this argument short. I'm gonna have to agree with the defense here. Will the witness please revise their testimony, specifically about the engagement ring? I'd like to stick to facts, not sociology. You sure do enjoy sweating the details, especially for a man in a black bathrobe. Okay, hang on. I recall Transformers Age of Extinction dedicating 5 minutes of the film explaining why it's legal for a 20-year-old to be with a 16-year-old. In Transformers Age of Extinction, there is a scene where Jack Raynor Shane explains to Mark Wahlberg's Cade Yeager that it's legal for the former to date/sleep with the latter's daughter. In universe, Shane is 20 and Cade Yeager's daughter is 17. Apparently, there's a law called the Romeo and Juliet law that is applicable to the situation. That is correct, but the age gap between Max and Regina is wider because Max is 21 and Regina's 16. So that's 5 years. I think the Romeo and Juliet law has a tighter age, like the age gap needs to be tighter than 5 years. Like, I get what you're saying. Like, Max is the least worst, but not my favorite. A puppet proposing? Yeah, this is where we're at, Lily. Welcome back. This is what we're just discussing here.
I planned on giving an engagement ring to Regina. I kept it in my pocket, waiting for the chance to propose and give it to her. Of course, I also had it in my pocket that night. It was a present for her.
I don't know. I don't think I would want to be proposed to in the snow in a blizzard, but okay. Some places. Okay, all right.
In the end, I wasn't able to give it to her, so I've still got it in my...
No, you don't. Nope. Let's do it.
Aha!
Okay, all right. I planned on giving it, kept it in my pocket. In the end, I still got it in my pocket. No, you don't. No, the fuck you don't. No, the fuck you don't. Trilo, do you mind if I show you something? What is it?
What are you talking about?
Uh-oh. Looks like they're gonna double team me now. Do you recognize this ring?
Ah! That's mine! Give it back! Thief! Thief!
Didn't you just testify about this very object? I believe you said. In the end, I wasn't able to give it to her, so I've still got it in my pocket. Why then do I have it right here, bitch? No, I don't think I would watch that either, Pillow. I agree. What is going on here?
That's... Ben, say something!
Don't put me on the spot like that, Trilo. I found this in Money's room. Money's room? You mean a room they put money, like a bank vault?
Ha! That filthy monkey is gonna get what's coming to him.
Mr. Quist, I would prefer if you avoided slandering innocent fiats in my court. Well, Your Honor, Money really is a monkey. In every sense of the word. Ah, I see. Well then. Money likes to go after the shiniest things that he can find and gather them up. Shiny things? Trilo, when was this ring stolen from you? Well, I suppose it was that time, you know, that night, the night of the crime.
What did you just say?
Details! I need more details. Well, it was stolen right after Max showed up in the plaza. Yo, what if that was Acro? Because doesn't the monkey belong to him? What if that was Acro in his costume? But what motive would Acro have to frame Max? Right about when you saw the defendant walk past, correct? Well, I guess you might, be able to say that. The ring might have, well, it could have been taken around that time. We haven't met Acro yet, so I don't know. Maybe it's money in the suit. I don't know. Or maybe money stacked on top of Acro. Ah, yow! I feel like that would have attracted, like, witnesses. Ben, what's with you? Oh, whatever. It has nothing to do with anything, especially not who committed the murder. It's not for you to decide what has to do with what. Now, Trilo, back to the topic at hand.
I haven't admitted a thing. Not I, Mr. Triloquist.
What did you do when the ring was taken, Trilo?
You know exactly what I did. I chased after that ring snatching monkey money.
But you weren't able to catch up with him, were you?
It's all this slow, loafy fool called Ben's fault. While he was fumbling his way through the snow, that dumb monkey was able to get away.
That is indeed an incredible shame. Well, this does indeed prove one very important point.
Prove an important point? What could that possibly be?
Ben doesn't exercise enough. Ben's testimony has a flaw. Ben's testimony has a flaw. There is a huge contradiction in this witness's testimony. Well, if you're drowsy and need to sleep, you can go sleep. But you can stay too. Do whatever you need to do. Contradiction? The witness just testified to the following effect. Up until the police arrived, he didn't move from the entrance to the plaza. However, the witness just stated that he chased after Money the monkey. When the witness was off chasing Money, there was no one watching the plaza.
What is the meaning of all this, Mr. Phoneix, Wright? Where are you going with this little theory of yours?
I'm saying that there is no possible way that this witness saw the plaza the entire time. That's where I'm going with this little theory, which leads me to my next point. It is entirely possible that someone other than the defendant was at the scene. Interesting, Mr. Wright.
Well then, tell me this, Mr. Wright.
Do you have any proof that something slipped past this vigilant ventriloquist? Well, he obviously didn't see the victim, the ringmaster, arrive on the scene.
However, that doesn't change the fact that he saw the defendant arrive.
The witness is lying. He's blinded by his rivalry with Max. Well, the defense's argument does hold water. This witness does have a history of animosity towards the defendant.
What? How dare you? I wouldn't lie just to get that dork face in trouble. He's not even worth it. I saw him. No doubt about it. I saw that worthless liar.
Well, just for clarity's sake, let's flesh out exactly who you saw on that night.
Ah! I've told you so many times you'd think you'd know my story's not changing.
You've already changed your story, stick boy. Stick boy. And I'm sure it will change some more.
Where is the one lie? There are usually many more behind it.
Exactly, Maya. That's why we have to keep after him.
Yeah.
Well, damn it.
I'll give you that I was waiting that night for Regina. But that doesn't change the fact that I saw Max in the plaza that night. He showed up after I'd been waiting there for about 5 minutes. I said good evening to him, but he didn't even acknowledge my presence. I'm absolutely sure it was him. I saw Maximilian Galactica at the scene. There's no way I could mistake someone wearing those 3 ridiculous symbols.
Okay.
So that means that money didn't show up until after you saw Max. That's right. Money ran up less than a minute after I saw Max.
Then Money snatched the ring and you went chasing after him. How long was it until you came back to where you were waiting?
Well, let's see. I'd say about,
I suppose 5 minutes, I think.
So the victim could have arrived on the scene in that 5-minute stretch.
Mr. Wright, please proceed with your cross-examination. Oh! God, all this extra work. All right. Save. That doesn't change the fact that I saw Max in the plaza that night. 5 minutes. Okay, let's do that. About what time would you say these events took place?
You're one of the dumbest people on the planet if you can't figure it out yourself. You already know that practice finished promptly at 10 p.m. And you already know that I went to the lodging house right after practice. You don't need to be a brain surgeon to know around what time it was when I saw him. Just add 10 more minutes. I'm sure you can do that. Now what time was it?
Indeed, what time was it? What time was it? Let me think about that for a second. Yow! I'm no good at math! Phoneix is too gay to do math, confirmed.
It was 10:10 p.m.
Ah, yes, that sounds about right. Bitch, you couldn't do it either.
It sounds about right because that's the time I saw Max on the scene. But he said he chased after the monkey.
Didn't acknowledge my presence. Okay. Not one of the gay mathletes. Thank you for the posture check, Henry. Oof. Okay. I'm surprised Elliot's not here. He's usually one of the first ones to show up for Ace Attorney nights. I just realized. Ugh. Sorry, I'm just stretching my neck out. So, you testified that that you said good evening to Max that night.
You must enjoy asking incredibly obvious questions. You say good morning in the morning, good afternoon during the day, right? And it's obvious that I'd say good night to someone at night. What, Ben? You got something to add? Let me guess. That's not it, Trilo. You say good evening at night.
I'm sorry, Trilo. I kind of feel bad for this poor bastard. Mr. Quiz, I would prefer you kept your ventriloquist act outside of the courtroom.
Impossible! A performer lives and breathes his performances. You should know better.
There's gotta be something wrong with this bit of testimony. Nothing. Trilo's evening greeting bends half of the comedy act. Maybe the evening greeting? Isn't that a bit strange to you?
What do you mean?
Well, if you hate Max so much, why would you bother being nice to him? It strikes me as somewhat strange.
Why would it strike you as strange? Exactly. How is it strange to be cordial to one of your co-workers?
Well, if it simply was just being cordial to a coworker, I would understand. Ow, that hurt!
Maybe you should think of your, Maybe you should think of having some proof before your lips start flapping next time. Proof is everything in this world. You should have learned that back in grade school.
Right, I wouldn't say good evening to somebody who bashed me over the head with a bottle. I agree. There's no way that Trilo would ever say something nice to Max. But how do I go about proving that with the evidence?
Bluffing is everything in this world. But I'm sure you already learned that one.
I guess I can give it a shot. The witness will resume his testimony. How do we... I don't know, is it too early to present the bottle? Did you? Did you really? Aha! There we go! Trilo, is it not true that you had a fight with Max on the day of the murder? Can I bluff? I can bluff. We're gonna bluff right now.
A fight?
A fight over Regina, to be exact.
It wasn't that big of a deal. It was just an argument. A disagreement at most.
A disagreement usually doesn't end with someone getting clonked over the head. Oh, there he goes. That morning, Ben got clobbered over the head by Max, didn't he? What? Is that an admission of assault and battery? Ouch!
Before we handle that, we should wrap up the defendant's murder charge first.
God damn, why are you back in ad hell? You just had that. That's weird. The truth is that on the day of the crime, the defendant and witness had a huge fight. There is absolutely no way they would have suddenly become cordial that evening. Moreover, just consider the personality of the witness on the stand! Ooh, shade, Phoneix, shade. There is no way a puppet this lewd would just up and say good evening to his rival. Bingo.
Are you saying this witness is lying?
Yes.
That he is trying to frame the defendant by claiming to have seen him at the crime scene? I didn't tell a single lie. Honestly, I just...
That's enough from you, Mr. Quist. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? Let's clarify this testimony for the court. Could you explain your theory about who the witness actually saw that night? He didn't see anyone, he saw the defendant, he saw a different person. He saw a different person. It is my belief that the witness did indeed see someone that night. The puppet combust. Yes, he did combust. It was just someone else. That's who he said good evening to.
What kind of theory is that?
The correct one? Damn, Phoneix is spicy today. I like spicy Phoneix. Furthermore, I don't believe the person the witness saw was Max at all.
What?
If he had truly met Max that night, there would have been no greeting at all. Which means there is only one proper answer. The person the witness saw that night was not Maximilian Galactica. That is why Trilo made the effort to greet whoever it was he saw that evening. Or good evening, as he put it.
What in the world? You...
Would the defense kindly explain who it was Trilo saw that evening? Maybe it was the ringmaster? out of my sparkling water, too. There's still a little bit of plain water in my water bottle. Okay. Had to be the ringmaster. I might be wrong, but let's continue. Considering the ill temper of this witness, there is only one person he would greet. It must be Regina! It's Regina, right? She's so cute. You've never seen her! No, Your Honor, it's not Regina. If it was Regina, Trilo would have given her the engagement ring as a present. Oh, yeah. I suppose you've got a point there. Aha! There we go. It was Russell Berry, the victim himself, was it not? You are correct. It was indeed Russell Berry. Oop, we got him. The person you saw that evening was the victim, the ringmaster, Russell Berry. That's why you greeted him, Trilo, isn't that correct? Answer the question, Mr. Quist. Oh, there he goes. Order! Order! How do you respond to this? Ooh, wait a second. Well, at first, I thought it was the old man. But once I got a better look at him, it was obviously Maximilian Galactica. How could you mistake the two? Oh, more amended testimony. Jesus fucking Christ. God damn it. I think it's high time we clear the air about this question. Mr. Quist obviously witnessed a single person in the area of the plaza that evening. The problem is identifying exactly who that person was. Oh, I'm hydrating. Thank you. Ooh, and that was the last of my water. Was it Maximilian Galactica, or was it the ringmaster, one Mr. Russell Berry? The prosecution argues that it was the defendants that the witness saw that night. The witness has clearly stated that he saw the defendant's 3 symbols. 3 symbols. All right, this is getting old. Come on, man, you gotta remember them by now. Here we go again. Everyone all together now. Ow! Yes, we know. The silk hat, cloak, and white roses. We object. A silk hat and a cloak. Anyone could wear them. They'd even look good on me. What was that? Well, the witness has endlessly repeated that he saw Max's 3 symbols. However, how do we really know that it was Maximilian Galactica? It could have been someone else dressed up as him. Possibly even Russell Berry. What? Ms. Von Karma, do you have clear evidence that the person the witness saw was the defendant? Well, If that's the case, then it is impossible for me to make a judgment at this point. Yes! Oh, I think we finally won a point in this one. That is very unfortunate. Beach! God damn it, of course. Yes, Lily, they would look good on you too. Hello, Velcro, welcome back. Huh? You're just a little too excited for your own good, Mr. Phoneix, Wright. What do you mean by that? You merely established one thing from this witness. You established that this witness saw one person in the plaza that night. I applaud you on your effort, but... What? Who that person was can only be answered by the next witness. It's Mo, isn't it? Huh? Your Honor, the prosecution will provide beyond a shadow of a doubt the answer to that question and establish that clearly and evidence that oh, shit. Oh, why can't I talk today? An answer to that question and evidence that clearly establishes one thing. That there is no one other than Maximilian Galactica responsible for this crime. Very well. The court will take a 10-minute recess. During that time, I request the prosecution prepare their next witness. Court is now in recess. Woof. Foolishly foolish fool. Foolish fool who foolishly fools. Yes, correct. Oh shit, to be continued. Well, damn. We're only an hour and 46 minutes in. I am gonna get some more water. Let's go refill our beverages. And then we will continue with the next witness. Alright. Leave you with some music. I'm gonna get some more drink. And I shall return momentarily. BRB, people. Okie dokie, folks. We're back. Filled up my water bottle, and I got another can of sparkling water. So we're ready to go for the next witness. Judge, okay, y'all, I'm going on the swing. Someone push me. Listen, if I had to sit here and listen to lawyers arguing all day, I would also probably want to be pushed on the swings. Let's be real. Pun! Hi, Pun! Hello, friend. I'm so happy to see you. Welcome. Just got back from a quick recess, and now we're ready to head back into court, baby. Alright, so we just finished up with Triloquist, and now we're gonna jump into our next witness, which is most likely Mo. Oh, God, here we go. Sweetie! You have to believe me, I didn't go anywhere near that crime scene.
So then where were you when the murder took place?
We talked about it yesterday, remember? I was in the ringmaster's room. And while you were there, it was the ringmaster who left the room, right? Exactly. He told me to wait in the room because he would be right back. A good Caesar salad and a strawberry calpicote, because I'm a weeb, and 2 mini cupcakes for dessert. That sounds fucking fantastic. Oh my god. Honestly, I do have a Caesar salad kit in my fridge. I'm tempted to have that be my post-stream snack because I am a slut for a good Caesar salad. I have strawberry sparkling waters, and you have strawberry calpico. Look at us. We match. I am the dining entertainment. I love that. They are bussin'. Yes, I agree. Hi, Velcro, you can't... We discussed this yesterday. You can't sit on my lap while I stream. It's gonna make it hard. Will you go sit on your squish? Come on, come sit on your squish. Yeah. Go sit on your squish. Thank you. All right. I'm already thinking of post-stream snacks, but let's finish this. Okay.
That's when the ringmaster headed to the scene of the crime, right?
Hi, Velcro, bye, Velcro. Justice for Velcro. Listen, the squish is right next to me. I'm not making her leave the room. It's just instead of being on me, she can sit next to me. Yeah, see, she's all settled in. She's happy. She loves her. It's a green kitty cat squishmallow with a rainbow belly and a unicorn horn. She has claimed that one as her cat bed. I need to make a Velcro emote. I have a Gizmo one, but I need to make a Velcro one. That's what it seems like.
But the ringmaster must have been wearing Max's costume, right?
Oh, sweetie, I just remembered. I went straight to the ringmaster's room, still dressed in my stage clothes. But when I got there, I went ahead and took the costume off.
Which means?
It means that the ringmaster could have taken his costume and went out looking like Max. But why? What is the motive? Fabulous! That's a fabulously possible possibility. Okay, but did you see him take your clothes?
Well done, Nick.
However, sweetie, why would the ringmaster want to dress up like me? Isn't that a bit strange? Huh. If you think about it, all they found at the crime scene was my silk hat. What about my cloak? Where did that go? Double,
Wow, Max, I never thought of that. You should be a detective or something.
Well, I was never quite sure what to be when I grew up. Magician or president? You have no idea how hard it was to make a decision. You're not old enough to be president.
That's really cool.
How old do you have to be to run for prime minister in Japan? I do not know the answer to that. Fabulous. This mystery just keeps getting deeper. Okay, 12:06 p.m. back in court. Now that everyone is back, let's get started. The court is now back in session. Ms. Von Karma, please proceed with the prosecution's case.
Very well. I will now call my next witness. A pitiful clown with the unfortunate distinction of having seen the entire thing. Will Mr. Lawrence Curls please take the stand?
Why did she just call him a pitiful clown? 25, actually. Sorry, been lurking. Don't apologize for lurking. Thank you. And thank you for the tidbit. Wow, 25. Has anyone that young ever been prime minister? They've all seemed older to me. But that's good to know.
The witness will now state his name and occupation for the court record.
Oh, Mo. Buddy. In West Clownadelphia, born and raised.
Name and occupation.
Were they allowed to use that? Okay. Will the witness please inform the court why he is speaking in autobiographical gibberish? Oh. I'm sorry. I'm just not used to being in court. I've never been in a courtroom in my life. I wasn't quite sure what joke is best suited to this sort of occasion. What in the world are you talking about? You're in a grand hall of justice, not some comedy club. Since it's easy to see your occupation, please state your name for the court. Oh, yeah. Maybe this joke is okay. Mom, do I have to wear pants? The sign only says no shirt, no shoes, no service. Oh, no one liked it, Mo. Okay, how about this? Have you met my proctologist? Dr. Seymour Butts! How was that one? But a couple of clowns who were up to no good.
Your name and occupation.
Lawrence Curls, professional funny man, also known as Mo the Clown. I despise you, Mo. He doesn't bother me that much yet. We'll see. Poor Mo, no one likes him. Except the ringmaster, maybe. But now the ringmaster is dead. Oh, sad. Damn.
You witnessed the scene at around 10:15 p.m. the day of the murder. Correct?
Yes, it is. Very well, Mr. Curls. Will you please testify to what you saw that evening? A rabbi, a priest, and a Rastafarian walk into a... Without humor, please. Emily is scared of Mo. Don't be scared, Emily. He's harmless. He's just got a lot of dad jokes and is very loud. Okay.
Oh, poor Mo can't be his normal stoogey self in court.
I just got his name. Lawrence Curls. And his clown name is Mo. Larry is short for Lawrence. Curls as in curly, and then Mo is his stage name. And they call him a stooge. Larry, Curly, and Mo. It's the Three Stooges. That's really fucking clever. Okay, translators. Okay, translators, I see you. Damn. Honestly, that might be my favorite name pun so far in the English translation of the game. Like, Eeny, Miny, and this one, I think, are probably... That's pretty good. All right. All right. Yes. All right. Testimony. I know I'm not the greatest comedian in the world. I haven't been able to make people laugh for 10 years. Oh. Well, damn, how is he still employed? No matter what I say, all I get in return is a vacant stare and polite applause. Since no one ever laughs at my jokes, I've taken to laughing at them myself. It's a bad habit, but hey, at least I'm trying. Imagine my predicament. I'm a clown who can't make people laugh. I'm almost useless. But I keep trying. I even tried to come up with jokes just for today. But this atmosphere is very nerve-wracking. I decided to try and make everyone laugh. Seriously, everyone, what do you think of me? How am I doing? Mo, this has nothing to do with the crime. Mo! Mo, this is not therapy, this is court! Oh, God. Henry! Bro, this ain't about you. Talk about the crime. Oh, God. You've always been scared of clowns. I didn't get the clown phobia as a kid. I didn't think they were funny. Like, I wasn't excited about them, but I wasn't scared of them either. I was always just kind of neutral about clowns. That's probably because I didn't really, like, grow up with horror movies or anything. Like, even as a teenager, I was just like, nah, not for me. No, thank you. Aren't we the ones supposed to be asking the questions here? They ain't funny either. Yeah. Oh, well. Fitness? Huh? We will listen to your call for help. The shade! Your call for help. We will listen to your call for help after the court proceedings are over. Well, at least she offered to listen to him. That's the nicest thing I have heard Francisca say ever. I love clowns in the circus, but not Mo. Oh, Henry. IDK, what's scarier? A white as a sheet, red-nosed, bright-haired bozo, or a drunk? The original, a drunk? I don't know what that means. Oh, scary, I mean creepy. Gotcha. Lily, not afraid of clowns. Good to know. I'm kind of into the aesthetic. Like, I appreciate it, like, the makeup and everything. Like, when people get really creative with it, like, it's fun. Like, it's not something I would be super into, but, like, there are a couple of drag queens that I follow that have clown personas, and, like, they're fun. I'm really into that. Or, like, you know, performers who kind of bring that style into it. That's kind of cool. Anyway. Thus, please stick to the facts of this case. Really? You'll really hear me out?
Well, I'll make sure that one of my staff will be your straight man later.
Okay. Thank you! Thank you! I can't wait! Oh, you're more into, like, Harley Quinn? Okay, gotcha. Why do I forget that she's, like, clown-inspired? Poor Gumshoe! Gumshoe's gonna have to listen to his sorry ass. Listen, if he gets paid for it, maybe. That's a jester? I mean... Yeah, but they're I know they're different, but they're, like, under the same umbrella. Like, they originated from similar places. Listen, we can get into the history of this later. We gotta finish this. Now that that's settled, shall we begin once again with the testimony? Of course we can. I'll talk for as long as you want. God damn it, Mo. Okay, here we go. The night of the murder, after practice was over, I went straight back to my room. You have no idea how tired I was that night. I was pooped. Gotta go. Goodbye, Martha. Bye, Henry. Thank you for joining us tonight. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye. You like the diamond look? I agree. It's pretty fun. Court jesters were royal funny men. Clowns were bums until the modern depiction of clowns came to light. Okay. I thought I'd go straight to sleep, but before I did, I glanced out the window. That's when I saw two silhouettes. They were a bit far away, though. It was the ringmaster, and he was with Max, who was wearing his cloak. I kept watching them, and all of a sudden, Max clonked the ringmaster over the head. But could you see what he clonked him over the head with? That's very interesting. If this eyewitness account is to be believed, I have enough to pass judgment right now. Shut up, Francisco. Of course you can. There is no way that this account can be criticized. However, the witness is a bit, how do you say, off-kilter. Almost like he has some sort of atmosphere of guilt surrounding him. Oh. That must be because of my insincere smile. Mr. Wright, please begin the defense's cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor.
Nick, you've gotta find some kind of contradiction in his testimony.
I know that! Mr. Wright, Your Honor? I'm afraid that if you push this witness too far, it would bring disaster upon the court. Thus, I sincerely hope you are not going to engage in pointless saber-rattling. Saber-rattling, okay. I understand, Your Honor.
If you cause this clown to stray from the facts, I'll hold you responsible.
What, by whipping me? Why am I responsible? I'm not the one with the corny jokes. Good gravy. Trapped with Jester. Wait, there's a fucking Jester Otome game? That's wild. I don't know if I would wanna... That's an interesting game premise, Emily. I don't think I've heard of that before. Okay, we're gonna save. Okay, hang on just a moment, please. Sorry, had to clear my sinuses. Please excuse me. Okay, the night of the murder, after practice was over, I went straight back to my room. Was it with Trilo? Oh, god damn it. Go back. With Trilo? You'd say that practice wrapped up around 10 p.m., correct? Uh-oh. Okay. See, that's the thing. Huh? How exactly am I supposed to make a joke about 10 p.m.? Now 8 o'clock, that's something a clown can rip off of. Let's just pretend it was 8 o'clock. That way I can make a great joke. No. No. God damn it. Now I can understand why people don't like this clown. No. Let's not make it 8 p.m. All right, Mo? What do you mean, let's not? Don't take the clown out of the clowning around.
Come on, Nick, just listen to his joke.
There are 3 reasons why I don't want to. 1, I probably won't laugh. 2, I'll get hit with a penalty. 3, I'll get whipped. Will the witness just proceed with his factual testimony?
You're so boring.
Well, bitch, it's court. not the circus. Okay, you have no idea how tired I was. I was pooped. Oh no. Oh no, here we go. Ah, I walked right into that one. You were pooped that night? Yes, I was very, very tired. Not to mention I had some bad Mexican food. What? The double cheese, double bean enchilada is a dangerous menu item, but that also sounds delicious. I love some enchiladas. What happened after that? What happened after that, as they say, happens. That one was cool, huh? I hear the kids really love toilet humor these days. That joke was so hip, I don't want to ruin it with a reply. What? No! Every time he tells a joke, I get a penalty? Okay, no, we're going back. What the fuck? Oh, now I get why Henry hates this, man. Okay. No, we're not pretending it's 8 o'clock and we're not doing that. Taco Bell fritter shitter? That's funny. Damn, every time this man tells a joke. This sucks. God. Thought I'd go straight to sleep. Before I did, I glanced. Okay. You cannot make a joke about this. You cannot. And Lily, don't you bring that skibbity toilet bullshit in here. No. You just happened to glance out of the window? You could say that. You could also say that I peeked, stared, glimpsed, peeped, eyeballed. Mr. Curls. Oh, I guess synonyms aren't allowed either. What should I do? I wonder if I should press him further on this issue. Well, what I'm gonna do first is save. You know the rule. When it says keep pressing, we keep pressing. Exactly why did you look out of your window that night? Comedy is a tragedy. His comedy is a tragedy. Why? Why? Clowns don't need a reason to look out their windows, do they? That's not what I meant. I meant that, well, when we spoke yesterday... Yeah, didn't he say he heard something? Once I had tucked myself into bed, I heard this amazing noise. It was incredibly loud. Keep that filthy Gen Alpha slang out of Martha's chat. Until Gen Alpha is 18, they can... No. I'm not dealing with Gen Alpha until they're adults. Minors do not interact. Thank you. Goodbye. I have no need for that. It sounded like a giant thump. Are you changing your testimony on us? Toilet humor is dirty. Yes. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. You forgot? Your Honor, the witness looked out of his window upon hearing a loud sound. He did not just simply glance out of his window that night. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot to mention that thump, didn't I? Ow, 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 ow. That's not something you just forget to mention. Yeah, what she said. Toilet humor is timeless, I guess. It can be both. ¿Por qué no los dos? Can be both. I believe it would be best if Mo were to revise his testimony. Very well. Mr. Curls, please revise your testimony. This should start turning the tables in our favor. I really fucking hope so. I heard a huge noise outside the window, and that's what made me look outside. Okay. What was the sound like? Well, I guess it kind of sounded like, I guess you could say, Mr. Curls, may the court remind you that humor is unnecessary. Oh! How'd you know I was gonna make a joke? I guess the sound sounded like I suppose it sounded like someone getting hit with something very hard. Yep, that's what it sounded like, honestly. Someone getting hit, huh?
Watson, you went to look out the window and you saw...
That's when I saw two silhouettes. They were a bit far away, though. Alright, let's discuss. Far away, you say? If you had to say exactly, how far away were they? Let me think about that for a second. If my room is here, and they looked about yay big, I'd say they were 30 feet from my window.
Just 30 feet?
That's not far at all. That is multiple yards, bitch. That's 10 yards. 10 yards away can distort some shit. It was snowing that night and it cut down on visibility. I see. Please continue with your testimony regarding the two shadows you saw. It's about a room's length apart. Yeah. It was the ringmaster and he was with Max who was wearing his cloak. Alright, let's check it out. You say you clearly saw this, even though you were, by your own admission, far away. That's right. I had been thinking about it over and over since that night, but things didn't really make sense until I spoke with the prosecutor, Ms. Von Karma. What, so she'd like swayed you to her side? But now I am 100% certain that it was Max and the ringmaster that I saw that night. Objection, coercion. Just think about it. How could I be wrong if Max is always wearing his uppity symbols? Uppity symbols? Lawyers nowadays, do you even have to go to school anymore to be one? Alright, everyone knows what to do. All together now. Say it with Uncle Mo. Oh, they're not gonna say it with him. Man, fuck Trilo. I prefer Mo over Trilo any day. See what I mean? It's always like this. The crowd never wants to go along with me. I must really be utterly, completely worthless as a clown. Yowza!
Enough foolishness, get back on track.
Will the witness please testify as to what he saw and only what he saw? Okay, I kept watching them. All of a sudden, Max clonked the ringmaster over the head. With what? You say you saw the ringmaster get clonked over the head? Yes, I did. It's the climax of my story. Wait a minute, what? He really does enjoy the completely random non sequitur. What would you say the victim was struck with? You mean the weapon? I have no idea. Isn't that what Max did to Ben? It is! He did clonk him on the head. Huh, interesting. Wrong crime witnesses. Or wrong crime witnessed. A weapon wasn't found at the murder scene, right? That's not what I meant. You did say you did see everything, didn't you? Well, yeah, I suppose I did. Wait, no I didn't. I didn't see a weapon. Mo, Did you or did you not see the crime of murder committed that night?
Objection! I will not permit you to harass my witness in this manner.
You're perfectly fine harassing him, but okay.
You'd better have an excellent reason for attacking this poor clown. Because if you don't, you know what is waiting for you. A nice penalty!
Oh, shit.
That's 5 fucking... Oh my god! Oh my god!
Okay, we're gonna save in slot 2, just in case. Isn't this a bit melodramatic?
So what will it be then, Mr. Phoneix Wright? Do you have any clear basis to believe that my witness did not see the crime?
You can't be right, so I object, honestly. They always say that when we're close to the truth. That's very true. I do, or Martha isn't pink. Okay, yeah, yeah, alright. Well, let's go, lesbians. Alright. Whew! Okay, we're good. I've got a great reason to make my claim. I don't know what it is, but we're gonna figure it out.
And I suppose you will be telling us all that great reason?
Of course I will! The reason is... Oh. Phoneix does know what the fuck he's doing, okay? The witness's very own testimony. What is the meaning of that, Mr. Wright? Mo said that he heard a sound like a thump of someone getting hit. So wouldn't he look out the window after he saw it? Or after he heard it? He heard the sound, so he would have looked out the window after the ringmaster was struck. So he wouldn't have seen what he said he saw. Okay. However, Mo just stated the following under oath. I kept watching them, and all of a sudden, Max clonked the ringmaster over the head. If Mo is to be believed when he says he looked out the window upon hearing a sound, there is no way he could have seen Max clonk anyone. In 1972, I didn't get to read all of that, but okay. Mr. Curls, how do you respond to Mr. Wright's assessment? They didn't commit. These clowns promptly escaped from a maximum security clown car. Mr. Curls, are you reciting the C-Team theme to anger this court? No. I'm just stalling for time while I jog my memory.
Great job, Nick!
These types of witnesses always seem to have a selective memory. You just have to peel back the layers of the clown makeup to find the truth. Well, you're back from your jog? Well, it pretty much happened the way I said. Pretty much. When I looked out my window that night, the ringmaster was already face down in the snow. The prosecution helped me fill in the gaps of my statement. Ah! Ha! Objection! Coercion! On karma! Tampering with witnesses again! So now you're saying you did not see the defendant clonk the ringmaster? Yes. When I looked out my window, the ringmaster had already checked out. Checked out? Yep. He was on permanent vacation, as they say. Listen, if that bastard was your friend, I don't think making jokes about his death is very nice, Mo! What a fucking mess. Mr. Curls! Your Honor? You did not witness the actual crime. However, you still say you saw the criminal, correct? I love that clonk is being used consistently as a court term now. Agreed. And it's always in quotes. Hi, Rena. Welcome. Welcome, friend. I hope you had a lovely Wednesday. Thank you for joining us with Court Clownery. The ringmaster was slumped over and I saw someone's silhouette next to him. Very well. Then please testify to this silhouette you saw. I expect the truth. And if I even catch a hint of a joke from you, I will put you in a holding cell until you learn court etiquette. Got it? Got it. Okay, here we go again. The silhouette. It was a bit far away, but that shadow could only have belonged to Max. There's no doubting it, especially since I saw his uppity symbols. His silk hat, that black coat, or cloak, they were all there. His face was silhouetted, but there was no doubt that it was him. His cloak was fluttering in the wind, so I couldn't really see what he was carrying. It does seem as if the defendant was at the scene of the crime.
It took the clown long enough to get his facts straight. But whatever, this should finally be good enough, yes?
It is decisive testimony.
Was Max really at the crime scene that night?
He said he wasn't there. We have to believe in that. All right, Mr. Wright, commence your cross-examination. Here we go again. Okay, a bit far away, but that shadow could have only belonged to Max. Why, bitch? Don't you think that you're going a little overboard with how explicit you're being? That shadow belonged to Max is an awfully firm statement, don't you think? What are you getting at? I'm just saying that one of your fellow performers' life is on the line here. Are you truly 100% absolutely certain that it was Max? I'm not the kind of person who would lie about something as serious as this. The silhouette I saw was Max. I'm convinced of that. Doesn't seem like he's jumping to any conclusions this time. Let's go over this again then. What makes you so sure that you saw Max that night? There's no doubting it, especially since I saw his uppity symbols. Trilo said the same thing. Yeah, why are they all calling him uppity? But if it was just the symbols, then even I could have been wearing them. What if someone had just taken Max's symbols and worn them? I thought of that myself. But just looking at the shape of the face I saw, it must have been Max. You're sure of that?
Such a silly little boy. He threw his entire case headlong into a trap.
A trap? Silk hat, black coat. Black? Why do I keep saying coat? It's a cloak, bitch. They were all there, alright? You're sure that is what you saw that night? Exactly what I said I saw is exactly what I saw. I've got eyes like a hawk. Don't birds have terrible night vision? But that's not all I saw. His face was silhouetted, but there was no doubt that it was him. Okay, talk about his face. You were able to see that kind of detail from your window?
There was a light near the scene of the crime. Anyone with decent eyesight should have been able to see that much.
Out of curiosity, Mo, what is your eyesight like? I can see like a hawk out of my left eye and an eagle out of my right eye.
Our records say his eyesight is a perfect 20/20.
That
must mean he could see the crime scene clearly.
The more we look into this matter, the more suspicious it becomes. Hey, you asked me what my eyesight was like, not what it actually was.
We're not getting anywhere. His cloak was fluttering in the wind. I couldn't see what he was carrying. So you didn't actually see what the criminal was holding?
That's correct. I've been curious to know what caused that loud noise. It must have been something incredibly hard.
Too bad they haven't found the murder weapon to know for sure.
They claim it was a blunt object. At least it says so in the autopsy report.
With Trelo's testimony and now Mo's, it really seems like Max is the killer.
Nick, you've got to find a contradiction in this.
That's not gonna be enough.
What?
I have to prove that Mo saw someone other than Max that night. Great. That's the only thing that will help. I've got to do it. Are we back to the beginning? Okay. Well, let's look what's in the court record. So the crime scene photo, Max's hat, documents, a poster emblazoned with Max's symbol. So anyone who's seen the circus would know what his symbols are. Can we use that? The map of the circus, the monkey. We already used the ring. Autopsy report. The box and the fucking pepper in the box. I don't know. Could the box have been used as the murder weapon? Because it said it's a blunt object, and I think this is the only blunt object we have in court evidence. Okay, let's think. Yeah, that's the only blunt object we have. And who are the other profiles? The only person. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 people from the circus in the court record. And I feel like the only person who might share a similar face structure with Max is probably Ben. But there's still the fucking acrobat that we haven't met, but I don't know how to prove. If we haven't met him, we can't bring him up. But he would be tall enough. How could the shadow only belong to me? No doubting it, especially since I saw his uppity symbols. What if? Just for shits and giggles. What if we presented the poster? Yo! Okay, that actually fucking worked. I did not expect that. I was just flying by the seat of my pants. Pulled that out of my ass. Fuck yeah. Okay. You say you saw all of Max's uppity symbols. I suppose so. The silk hat and the cloak, right? You didn't say the roses, though. Mo, everyone knows that Maximilian Galactica has 3 uppity symbols. Oh, ho, ho, ho! Hey, here we go. 3 symbols?
Yay! Everyone get ready. All together now.
Silk hat, cloak, white roses. What the? Who cares if he knew there was 3 or not? He saw what he saw, and he saw the symbols. He just forgot to mention one.
Isn't that right, Mo?
Do you like pie? I love pie. 3.14. Silence, fool! You are to respond with the whole truth, no fractions. Oh my god, the puns. Order, order!
Mo, you didn't see the roses, did you? To be honest, there weren't any roses on the person I saw.
The crime scene was dark. It's obvious it was too dark to see that kind of detail.
But the witness said he was able to see the silhouette of the criminal's face. Not to mention that the roses are white. There's no way he could have missed them.
Then the roses must have fallen off when the defendant assaulted the victim.
If that was the case, then the police would have found them in the crime scene. Mr. Wright, are these white roses truly material to the facts of the case? Yes.
Clearly not. He is just toying with this court.
Oh, I got her on the ropes now. These seemingly insignificant facts have never failed to lead me to the truth yet. Someone is toying with the court, but it's not me. Your Honor, do you recall Trelo's testimony?
There's no way I could mistake someone wearing those 3 ridiculous symbols. How can you mistake someone with that crazy getup and his nose stuck up so high? How could you mistake someone wearing such a snobby 3-piece getup?
Trelo saw them all. Trelo saw all 3 of Max's symbols. However, this witness claims that there were no white roses on the person he saw. There is absolutely no doubt that this is a contradiction. Now what am I supposed to think? One is supposed to disregard the pointless, but this...
Judge, forget the roses. Think about his other testimony. The witness had stated without a doubt that he saw Maximilian Galactica. Nothing else matters. Let's wrap this case up now.
Your Honor, it may be trivial, but it does cast doubt on the prosecution's case. Frankly, I have my doubts about this witness. It seems that, unlike wine, the witness has not grown more mature with age. Everybody is shading Mo. Every single fucking person. Except Maya. Maya supports him. I'm not mature. I've come to a conclusion. I'm 99% certain that the witness saw the defendant. However, my remaining 1% of doubt is quite reasonable. Which means that for my peace of mind, I'm going to request a bit more testimony.
What?
If there are no contradictions in his next statement, I am prepared to issue a ruling. A ruling?
Nick, this is your last chance!
The Silhouette, Part 2. There's no doubt in my mind there were no white roses that night. However, all the other symbols were there. I'm equally sure of that. Especially the silk hat. There is no way I could forget seeing the decorations on it. He was wearing it the entire time that he was on the scene. The silk hat. Mr. Wright, you've got one last chance at this. Just one chance? I will not allow even the slightest hint of badgering against this witness. If you are going to prove to me there's a contradiction with Mr. Curls' statement, you'd better have at least a shred of evidence to back up your accusations.
Whew, only got a single shot at this. I've got to be careful. I understand, Your Honor. One chance is all I will need. I'm glad you're confident, Phoneix. Okay, I'm gonna save. Slot 2. No doubt in my mind, no white roses. However, all the other symbols were there, I'm equally sure of that. Especially the silk hat. There's no way I could forget seeing the decorations on it. It's just the feather, right? Somebody stole the hat. No, I agree. We are definitely thinking this is a case of framing. Somebody else was wearing the hat, but we don't know who yet. But all we have to prove is that it was someone else, and then we can investigate more. Let's see if he knows. Can you tell us what the decorations were, Mo? Mo, be honest. Ow! You promised, Mr. Phoneix, Wright. No more bad... Oh, so I just have to present evidence. Never fucking mind. Okay, I'll just present the hat then. No white roses. Silk hat. He was wearing it the entire time he was on the scene. Okay. Let's present the hat. Let's see what happens. That's why we save. Your Honor! Nope, that's not it. Okay, fuck me. No white roses. Silk hat. Why would he leave it, though? If it was so important to him, why would it still be on the crime scene? Okay, let's present it now. The music stopped! Ha-ha! There it is! Ooh, okay. Thank you, Emily, for your encouragement. This wouldn't happen to be the silk hat you saw that night, would it? Yep, that's it. That's the hat he was wearing that night. No question in your mind. Exactly how would one mistake a thing like that? I see. Is there some sort of problem, Mr. Wright? Ms. Von Karma, where exactly was the silk hat found? Must you always ask these questions? It was found at the crime scene. Crime scene? That means... The silk hat fell off at the crime scene. However, the witness clearly testified to the contrary. The witness stated that he was wearing it the entire time that he was on the scene. No, that's not true. Order, order, order! Mr. Curls! Yes, Your Honor. What is the meaning of all this? You are old enough to know better than to behave like this in court. Hey, that's just not right. That's so harsh. What is not right here is your eyesight and your memory, amongst other things. Why are you being so mean to me? What did I do? Let me guess. You just didn't like my jokes or something, right? You didn't have to go and insult my eyesight or my memory. They're both great. Seriously, why? Just because you're sitting above me doesn't mean it how... Ah! He's broken. He's gone. Enough of these childish outbursts, Mr. Curls. Who do you think you are? I saw him. I swear I saw him. It was Max. Even if he didn't have his roses, he was still wearing his dumb silk hat. I'm telling the truth.
He's turned into a bratty little kid.
It's pitiful, isn't it? He left the scene wearing that dumb silk hat. He was there.
He left the scene?
What's the matter, Nick?
There's something I've been mulling over for a while now. Mo, what do you want? You just said that he left the scene. Exactly how did the murderer leave the scene of the crime? What? He went... What do you mean, how did he leave the scene? You can't ask me that. Objection! Yes, I fucking can. Mr. Phoneix Wright is badgering the witness, Your Honor. Objection! This witness's testimony is so full of holes, Ms. Von Karma's protest is useless. You've got a point. Let's hear what the witness has to say on this matter. Is that all right with you, little guy? Don't talk to me like I'm a little baby! Besides, what kind of stupid question is how did he leave the scene? The answer's obvious. He just turned around and walked away. That's what I expected you'd say. You sure that's how it happened? Oh yeah, the photo of the crime scene with the footprints. There was only one set of footprints, and they were the ringmasters. Lawyers nowadays sure do love to harp on the smallest things. Do you have any proof? Yes, I do. Yes, I do, bitch. Take that! Look at this picture. The problem is the footprints in the snow. Footprints? In this photo, we can clearly see the footprints of the victim. However, where are the criminal's footprints? They aren't there. Bingo. So, Mo, exactly how did the criminal escape the scene? Your Honor, this witness has already proven that his testimony is completely unreliable. I move to strike all of this witness's testimony. Ooh, we've never done this before. I move to strike all of this witness's testimony from the court record. I agree. This clown's testimony is as rickety as the clown car he came to court in. Wait just a second! You guys can't ignore everything I've said. Fine, I'll tell you the truth this time. You wait a second. I think you've said more than enough for today. I'm sick and tired of listening to you anyways. I'll give you the real deal this time, I swear.
I don't know why, but I get the feeling things are gonna get worse before they get better.
I really don't want to listen to any more of Mo. I'm fucking done with you, my guy. Do we really? I really don't wanna. Mr. Lawrence Carls. Yes? The testimony you've provided up until now has been false. It hasn't been false. I haven't lied. It's just what? It's just I was a bit confused on the bit about the criminal leaving the scene. Especially since Von Karma and her whip told me not to talk about what I really saw. Order! I will have order! Franziska Von Karma, how could you? Why are you happy with yourself, bitch? Damn. Your Honor, if you had heard the truth from this witness, you would have exactly the same opinion as I have. What opinion is that? It's not funny. That's enough out of you. I'm going to listen to what he has to say. Now then, let's hear the truth about what you say you saw, Mr. Curls.
You're not gonna believe this, but it's all true, I tell you.
Try not to waste our time with your idiotic drivel.
Oh, merciful heavens. The truth. Allegedly. Now it's time for our next segment, Mo Knows! Everything that I've said up until now has been the truth. When I looked out the window, the ringmaster was down and Max was standing above him. He wasn't wearing his white roses, but he was wearing the silk hat. That's when I saw... He flew. Yep. This is the truth now. Get ready for it. He flew. He jumped up and flew through the air. He flew right off and disappeared into the darkness. That's why there were no footprints. Flying people don't leave footprints.
I told you it wasn't funny. Do you believe me now?
Shit. Well, that was, how do you put this into words?
Maximilian Galactica is a world-class magician. But to leave the scene of the crime by flying, there is no way that actually happened.
You're right. Why is she right? You believe the other witnesses. Why won't you believe me? Especially since it's the best part of the story. To be honest, this is the first time I've heard of a flying criminal. What do you think about this witness's testimony, Mr. Wright?
His eyes were playing tricks. He's telling the truth. This is all a dream. I mean, if they have wires and acrobatic bitches, I think it could happen. Let's go with it. I saved.
If I fuck up, I fuck up. We'll just go with it.
What he just said was so strange. I don't think he would have made it up.
Which means that he's telling the truth?
That's what I think.
Nick, wait! That means Max actually used magic!
Or fucking wires, dude. Why are you jumping to magic?
Yikes, you're right!
Ow! Only a foolish-looking fool could be fooled by such a foolish fool's dream. Don't be ridiculous. Magic does not exist.
Okay. Oh, thank God. Okay. Woo! Yes. I think his eyes were playing tricks on him because of the wires. That's why I think he wasn't lying. I think he believes that it happened, but it was like some kind of, like, illusion. Okay, this case is in dire need of more investigation. Thus, I will conclude today's proceedings at this point. It's an undisputed fact that the criminal left no footprints at the scene. Tomorrow, I want us to find out the reason behind this mystery of mysteries. I believe that's enough for today. Court is adjourned. Cool. All right, the 29th, 2:33 p.m. Damn. Hey, sweeties, what in the world is going on? That's what I want to know.
They say the criminal flew off into the air and disappeared. Max, I can't believe I'm asking this, but you didn't fly that night, did you?
I know you didn't mean to ask me such a fabulously stupid question. I can't fly whenever I please. It's not that easy.
But it looks so effortless for you on stage.
It's not that simple. I'm not actually flying on stage. I use invisible wires and have them hoist me through the air.
Wow. You just told me the secret to your magic.
No! I broke the first rule, the cardinal rule, the only rule.
I'm sorry, Max. We made you break a magician's creed to never reveal the secret to their tricks.
Nick, what do we do now?
All we can do now is hope we find the flying criminal in court tomorrow.
Great idea. Let's do our best and catch this sucker.
To be continued.
All right. Phew! Yeah, we're gonna save in slot 1. And then that is it for the night. We are gonna save more investigation for next week. Phew-wee! All right, friends. Thank you so much for joining me tonight on stream. It is always a lovely time. I enjoy our excitement in the courtroom. So, for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, I am off. I am busy doing IRL shit, but we are back on Sunday at 2 p.m. to continue our image color series of the Kaigai Idol watch parties. So, if you want to see some orange image color idols, join me on Sunday at 2 p.m. right here. So, let's see, who's live? Who can I raid today? Honey's playing Elder Scrolls. Hoshi's doing Subathon. Pam is live. Anna's live. Ying is live. Oh my god. Let's see. Oh, and Daimuki is live. And she's playing Like a Dragon Ishin. We're gonna go say hi. Let's go say hi to Daimuki Usagi. Let's go say hi to Usagi, and y'all can get a little peek at Like a Dragon Ishin. It's gonna be fun. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. I hope you have a great rest of your week. And I will see y'all again on Sunday. Love y'all. Bye-bye.